Hi, Mike. When you guys started the rebuilding process last year, when obviously Chris made all the changes and Brian, had you wondered in the back of your head how long would it take for us to be a playoff contender again? Had you worried about that? And do you feel like you guys are now after your play yesterday?
Honestly, when you're going through, anything, you just kind of just focus, day by day. So, last year when we had guys coming in and out and all that kind of stuff, and there was changes, you don't kind of focus on that. You leave that to the guys upstairs, and you trust, in what they're doing for this organization. And, I think that you just kind of take it day by day, like I said, and I think that's what we're doing now. So just going to continue to, focus on, getting better today, coming in here, lifting, running, making some corrections, and then, looking forward to this upcoming week against the Jets.
Al?
Hey, Mike. It's not every day that you wake up as an NFL player and you find out that the teams upcoming on your schedule are no longer upcoming on your schedule. So I wonder how you took that, and where is your level of confidence in the protocols right now? Is it as high as it may have been, say, a week or two ago?
Yeah, I think that, the NFL is, doing everything and anything to, keep the players safe and, keep, the games to be able to continue to be played. And, there was protocols set when the season started, and, we're still, abiding by those. But, when things change and all that kind of stuff, and your bye week gets moved and opponents gets changed, it's not like we can go anywhere anyways, like we're here. So it don't matter who we play next week or the week after that. So just coming here, they can change again by the time we come here on Wednesday because we haven't started up yet. So it is what it is.
Cam?
Hey, Mike, we've talked to you about Fitz before, but I guess can you describe maybe how unique he is as a quarterback and as a guy?
Yeah, he's the best. He's the greatest teammate I've played with. He's always having fun. Just the things that he does, on the field, and the energy that he brings and the confidence that he gets out to everybody else. It's contagious. So I think playing with him, the thing that makes him special is that he makes the guys around him better players. So if I could play with him for the next 15 years, I would do it. He's the man. I love playing with him, and he's helped me out a ton. So I'm always going to be appreciative of him.
Travis?
Hey, Mike, wanted to ask you about the very end of the game when Christian Wilkins recovered the fumble and he came sprinting over to the sideline and handed the football to Brian Flores. And it was a whole team celebration around Coach there. I just wanted to get your take on what it is about Coach Flores that makes guys just love playing for him so much.
Yeah, well, you see Flo during the game, and, normally he's, yelling at a ref, or, he's mad, or, he's trying to keep a straight face on. So when Christian, he has that positive personality, and he makes a play at the end of the game and, kind of wraps things up, and he hands it to Flo. So now, now everybody just wants to see him do something funny and, act like he's enjoying this thing. So, everybody's just kind of, trusting Coach Flo. They rally around him. They that we believe in what he's coaching us each and every day, and, the message that he's getting across. You got to buy into, the head coaching. I think that's what everybody's locker room's done. And just got to continue to, stack good days and get better.
Obi?
Hey, Mike, kind of following up on a question from earlier, Mitch, with the schedule change, does the preparation itself, you're going from preparing for the Broncos to preparing for the Jets, does that change at all?
So, not really, just because we didn't get into it yet. I'm sure the coaches did, but so it kind of stinks for them. But for us, we didn't really get into it yet. We were just kind of locked and loaded on the 49ers. And then, you hear a couple hours before kickoff that, next week we're playing the Jets and not the Broncos. So, it is what it is. It's really no big deal. So, now we're, moving on to the Jets and, getting ready to, play them. But, like I said, it's not like, changing a bye week or changing an opponent or anything, because we're here. Like, you can't go anywhere. It's not, a normal bye week. Oh, I'm going to go fly here, do this or do that. Like we're here. We can't go anywhere. So it doesn't matter if they change next week's opponent or move our bye week again. Like, we're here for the long haul. So.
Cam?
Hey, Mike, that 70-yard TD, is that the longest play you've had, I guess in your career? And what do you think looking back at it today?
You said 70-yard TD, and it was, no, but no, man, it was fun. It was cool. I kind of knew I was getting the ball before the play because we came out of the huddle and Fitz said, "Hey, Mike, come on." So whenever he said my name, I'm like, all right, like it don't matter if I got 10 guys around me, he's gonna throw it up to me. So I just tried to run my best route, and he put it just over the I don't know if it was the back or the corner, whoever was dropping, and tried to get their hand on it, and I just caught it and tried to go. So it was fun, man. It was a lot of fun. It was cool. Fun to get out there and make a play down the field like that. Normally you kind of see me go up and try to high point a ball and catch it and end up getting hit and all that kind of stuff. So that was really the first time that I had an opportunity to catch and run with it. So it was cool.
Travis?
All right, Mike. So you talked about the beard game a couple weeks ago. I see you've got some stubble coming in there, got a victory in your back pocket. If you win on next Sunday, we got a bye week after that. Are you prepared to go 3 or 4 weeks here without shaving that thing?
I think that the superstition of the facial hair is gone. Unfortunately, I think that there was an opportunity there for the goatee to stick around, and that's gone. And Hallie, my fiance, is happy about it. So we're probably gonna have to keep that in the rearview mirror. And that's pretty much it for the superstitions. I think I'm gonna stay away from them, honestly, just so I can stick with my best look here moving forward.
Hey, Byron. So I guess I'll start with the obvious question of how good it felt to be back in the lineup, and how do you feel the day after?
It was exciting to be back with the team. Something that you work very hard to do once you get injured, but body felt great. Mind was great. I thought we played a hell of a game yesterday, so it was fun to be a part of that.
Barry?
Hi, Byron. This was obviously the second year of a major rebuild. When you signed here, did you want any sort of, I don't want to say assurances, but any sort of feedback from Brian or Chris Greer that this team was ready to win? Had you felt they were ready to win?
For me, that was the exciting part about signing here, was being a part of a team that's up and coming, being a part of the foundation of a team that's going to be successful in the future. I spoke to Coach Flo, I spoke to GM and Coach Josh, and their direction for the team, their philosophies, I thought was going to be perfect for a young team. And you can't guarantee anything, but I feel good about the guys we have in our locker room and the coaches we have on our staff.
Alan?
Beating the defending NFC champions at their place by 26 points, what can that do for the confidence of a team that's got a lot of young players still?
Yeah, it just, for them, it kind of validates the hard work we've been doing, but understand that it is truly a week-to-week basis in terms of success in the National Football League. So yeah, we celebrate this one, no question, but it's understanding just how good you have to be on a weekly basis in order to show up every single game, or you will get embarrassed. So for us, it's good to validate some of the work that we've been doing throughout training camp and throughout the week, and not really seeing the results we wanted to see. So it was nice to get a win like that, but now it's on to the Jets.
Al?
Byron, I wanted to ask you about the moment of Wilkins giving Flo the game ball. Did you witness that? Were you looking for perhaps Flores to crack a smile in the heat of the moment, or what?
I can tell he was smiling underneath his mask. I don't know why Christian did that. Christian's a fool, so he's gonna find a way to have fun with the game. So it was funny to see. It was cool to see, especially to cap the win off in that manner. Flo was definitely smiling. Don't let him fool you.
Cam?
Hey, Byron, what's up, man? I think this is the first game that both you and X were playing more than 50% of the snaps together. Were you able to see what you guys can do as a duo? Yeah, was that a sign of what you guys can do?
Yeah, no, it's cool to be out there with one of the best, man. That dude always finds a way to get the ball. He has a very natural instinct to get the ball. But it's nice to have, all your guys out there, all your guys ready, up and at him. Just communication, just understanding how we play, and getting some insight from him and what's happening on the left side of the field, and I'm telling him stuff that's happening on the right side of the field. No, it was fun. It was definitely fun.
Barry?
because everyone was healthy yesterday, Byron. It was really the first time we got clarity and a look at what this defensive backfield could be with Bobby and Eric at safety, Nick in the slot. What do you like about those three players and how this defensive backfield now could look if this is the group moving forward?
I think the coolest part about our secondary is our versatility. We have a lot of guys who can do a lot of different things. I think Bobby's leadership is one of the best I've been around in terms of his ability to communicate and really just be the same person every single day and be in the right spot. So it's cool to have all of us on deck. Nick and Jamal, they come in and do very important jobs for us. They hold it down. So to have everyone on deck, that's exciting. And the future is bright. But again, you got to keep working week by week, day by day.
Al?
Byron, have you had a chance to look at the film yet?
Yes, I actually saw it on the airplane.
Okay, so based on what you saw on the film, what were you seeing that the defense was doing specifically, be it on the back end or actually on the front end as well? Because I don't have to tell you, you got some good pressure on the quarterback too.
Yeah, no, that's exciting to see, especially as a DB, just the amount of pressure we're getting on the quarterback and how uncomfortable we're making it for him. Guys were setting edges. You know, we were doing a good job stopping the run against a really good run team with a bunch of good running backs. So it's the culmination of everything. The combination of everything together that makes a special performance. And obviously guys on the back end, they covered, and we got some takeaways too. So that was big for us, you know. It's really one of those games where everybody's doing the right thing and kind of the ball bounces our way. We made a lot of good plays too.
Cam?
I think you held, I guess, both of their quarterbacks together, 128 passing yards. When you hear that number, like, does that kind of show, you know, what you guys can be as a defensive backfield?
You know, truthfully, man, that's something that can be attributed to the entire defense. I can't explain how important having good pressure on a good quarterback is to the secondary. When you make the quarterback feel uncomfortable back there, he overthrows balls, he underthrows it. That's when plays start to really develop. But on the back end, we have to give the front guys some time in order to get to the quarterback. So we really work in tandem, and that's the beautiful part about it. Defense is it really works together. But our rush has been really good the past couple of weeks, and it definitely showed yesterday. And the result of that is we get turnovers on the back end.
We'll take one more, Travis.
Hey, Byron, you talked about the versatility of the defensive backfield there a little bit, and I wanted to ask you about Eric Rowe and the job he's done, you know, guarding tight ends and playing that safety position. And I was curious, you've been here for 5 weeks and obviously training camp now as well. What is it about, you know, this coaching staff and Brian Flores that really gets guys to be kind of that selfless type of player and take on new roles and new positions like that?
Yeah, I think they do a good job of finding those type of players through, you know, recruiting, free agency. I think that's very important. But also guys understanding, you know, their versatility and how to use it best. The coaching staff does everything they can to put guys in the right position to be successful. And I think that's a big component as to why you see guys having success in certain positions at against different opponents. So, yeah, you know, it's getting the right guys and having a coaching staff that understands matchups and putting guys in the right position to succeed.
X. Nobody has more interceptions since December of 2017 than you. You really look like you're back to that very, very high level pre-injury a couple years ago. Do you feel like you're back? How good do you feel about your play at the moment?
I feel great about just being back with my play. You know, I'm just focused on getting better each week in and week out, and just really just focus on whatever I'm weak at, my position, or what I lacked at last year.
Cam?
X, what's up, man? I think this is the first game that you and Byron both played, you know, more than 50% of the snaps. Did you guys feel, you know, the play off each other, you know, this game, and how does it feel?
Right, man. It feel great having Byron back, man, and you know, he helped out a lot on the defense, and you know, just me and him on the corners outside, you know, we just competing and really just trying to be the best out there right now.
Kobe?
Hey, X, just a couple hours before the game started yesterday, it was announced that you guys are going to play the Jets instead of the Broncos. Does that change how you prepare for the week?
Oh, no. It don't matter who we play. You know, next game is always an important game. So, you know, we just got to focus on the Jets now. It doesn't matter what team next. We just got to focus on the game plan.
Cam?
X, I know back was 2018, you made a lot of your name for being the interception leader in the league. Now you got 3 so far this year. Is that something you're gunning for again this year?
Yeah, man. It's always just be around the ball and find the ball. So whatever happened at the end of the year, how many picks I get, I'm just focused on as a whole, as a team, just winning games.
Barry?
X, we finally saw yesterday, I think, the secondary as they envisioned it, obviously with Byron back with you, Bobby and Eric at safety. We saw Nick play well at slot. What do you like about this group you have right now with 2 safeties with good ball skills, play corner, and you and Byron together?
I feel great about the group that they put on the back end. As all us, we just want to get better and just grind it out.
Al?
X, I know you don't want to get too far ahead of yourselves, but I'm wondering what the flight was like coming back from California, and if the vibe in the locker room right now is maybe as high as it's been all season.
I was asleep the whole flight back, so I don't know how it was.